8. The State. In accepting Aristotle, Aquinas was prepared to accept the doctrine that man was a political being whose potentialities could only be fulfilled in political society. The Christian revolution of the early centuries had been a great one, where the matter of sovereignty is concerned. In the days before Christianity, the world knew of one sovereignty only, that of the state, which exercised its sway alike on religious and civil life, on the spiritual and on the temporal. With the advent of Christianity, this unity was destroyed. Augustinianism placed church and state alike under the sovereignty of God. Aquinas, by holding to the perfection of nature by grace, made the church the perfection of the state and the superior authority. The state had an autonomy in the natural sphere, but at every point this natural sphere pointed to and was perfected in the sphere of grace. Hence, at every point the state, while independent of, was subordinate to the church. What Lechler called the Christian Revolution was, according to Duyvert, the death blow to the Aristotelian view of a perfect community. The latter implied a transformation of the divine world order into a metaphysical order of reason, and, in its theory of the substantial form of human nature, it arrested the transcendental societal idea of mankind in the idea of a rational and moral perfection, attainable in the state alone. The Christian view did not place a new community, the church in its transcendent religious sense, on a parallel with, or if need be, above all temporal relationships as a merely higher level in the development of human perfection, nor did it project a cosmopolitical temporal community of mankind beyond all boundaries of families, races, and states in the Stoic fashion. Instead, it laid bare the religious meaning totality of all social relationships, each of which ought to express this meaning totality according to its own inner structure. Without this insight into the radical spiritual foundation of human societal life, the differentiation of structural principles of temporal society cannot be understood in its true meaning. By reviving this Aristotelian concept, Aquinas did two things. First, he made the church the true state of man in the ultimate sense, as the perfection of nature. Second, he gave to the state a freedom from the Christian doctrine of the state and a rationale for its revived assertion that man's true life and community are attainable in the state alone. His Aristotelianism destroyed medieval Augustinianism and furthered two counterclaims to total power, the state and the church each claiming to be the order of true reason and of man's perfection. A further danger was created by Thomism. The dialectical tension between nature and grace led to a desire by some to shave off the ostensibly superfluous world of grace and leave to nature a world of anarchic plurality, whereas others so infused the world of nature with a divine being that a virtual pantheism was created. The result was a cultural collapse. Aquinas had earnestly sought a new weapon for the faith in the Aristotelian thought of the Arabic and Jewish Enlightenment of the Middle Ages. The immediate result was a new and broader claim to power for the Church, but by introducing a non-Christian foundation into the structure of the Church, the scholastics also introduced this same pagan foundation into the university, into the state, and into all of man's life. In terms of this foundation, non-Christian and anti-Christian motives and directions were built into every area of late medieval life, to the destruction of Christian order,